and then,
Yeah,
okay.
see, it works.
There you go. Okay, perfect.
Well, I had one of my club members and she said she was going to join, so.
Well, they can still come on. You know how people are. They join a little
Yes.
late.
Well,
Yeah,
it
it's
took
all
me an
good.
hour and 10 minutes to drive home from work today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's okay. Jan was saying the same thing. She got
Ac-
stuck in San Antonio.
Accident on the highway.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me go ahead and start sharing.
How many, Pam, did you have register for tonight?
There was something like 35, 36 actually.
Oh, wonderful.
So, but I'm only seeing 15, but hey, that's good, you know.
Hey, well, like I said, if they got off at 5, they might not be home yet.
Exactly. It's all good.
But
It's all
that's
good
why
because we're going to
recording.
record it. So, yeah.
All right. I think I'm sharing the
The
presentation.
slides.
Okay.
Yep. Presentations.
Why does it say Lions Club Fireside Chat?
Very funny, Dan.
I'll mute myself before you do it.
So welcome everybody. Tonight we're going to go over some Rotary branding information, some basic Rotary branding. The Rotary International has come up with a brand new style guide, so they have some new terminology. So we're going to explain the terminology. We're going to talk about some of the district public image resources that you can get from the website. I'm going to talk about the Rockstar Challenge, do a hands-on demo of the brand center, and then we're going to tell you about a new PI tool. It's called the Rotary Storytelling Guide that helps you tell your club's impact story, gives you some pointers and some questions to answer to help you write your story. So, but first we're going to start with a Rotary branding video. Some of you have seen this before, but it's always a nice one and it gets the point across about the Rotary logos. So Arden, when you are ready.
Once again, it's time to play One Voice Every Club, a game that tests whether you can identify the correct Rotary logo.
All right, welcome to One Voice Every Club. May the best team win. All right, let's get started. Question 1. Which item uses the correct logo?
The banner.
Oh, try again.
The mug.
Oh, I'm sorry. The correct answer is the website. Now, this club used the logo properly by including their club name with the master brand signature. We don't use that old Rotary wheel anymore, and the Rotary logo is never used as an object, like a bike wheel. All right, next question. Does this poster use the club logo correctly?
Yes, it's correctly branded.
No, I'm sorry. The branding is incorrect. Let's try again.
Yes, it's correctly branded.
You're right. Well done. Look how professional that poster is. You can tell that logo was created in our brand center. It uses the club name and Rotary logo in the proper font and color. A quick tip for all of you watching at home, always use your club logo consistently. It builds local awareness and global recognition. All right, we're almost out of time. Final question. Why is this the correct Rotary Club logo?
Because it uses the club's name with the Rotary logo.
You're right. Congratulations. You're the new champion of One Voice Every Club. Now that's all the time we have today. I'm your host, reminding you to retire those old Rotary wheels in your branding. And when Rotary clubs use a uniform logo, everybody wins. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget to visit Rotary.org/brand center to create your club logo.
Okay, so here are some Rotary basics. Rotary, the new style guide actually refers to the Rotary logo as the Rotary Master Brand Signature. So you will see it called Master Brand Signature, realize and recognize that it is the official logo. It combines the word Rotary and the wheel on the side. They have to be in the exact placement and sizing. And it's not supposed to be altered in any way. Okay. And also we have the Master Brand Simplified. So this is a different type of wheel, right? It doesn't have the words Rotary International inside of it. And the reason why it's done this way is so it can be used if the logo has to be small and everything is identifiable, right? So, but you cannot use that simplified wheel by itself. It doesn't mean anything. It just looks like a sprocket. So, but this is the other signature that is available, which is the Master Brand Simplified. Mark of excellence is what the wheel is referred to. It is the secondary logo. And so this is new. So just to pay attention with this, it's only supposed to be used as part of your club logo. You don't use it for anything else. You don't use it on a flyer at the top of the page. You don't use it for profile picture. It should only be used with your club logo. So all clubs are supposed to have a club master brand logo. Clubs are not allowed to use Rotary International logos on their products anymore because or to their flyers, because then it infers that it is a Rotary International function. What you want to do is brand it as your club function. So these are club master brand logos. It is with the name to the left. Your club name can be above the logo, below the logo, and above and below the logo. Now, all of these can be created inside of the brand center, and that's where Rotary wants you to create your logos, is to go to the brand center. Not to do your own because they have a particular font. They have five different color schemes that you can use, and they also give you the ability to create a simplified club logo. Okay, so now we're going to talk about some public image resources that we have on the district website. So across the top of the navigation, we have a public image tab. And the first one there is public image resources. And we have broken them down into sections. One of them is the Rotary Brand Center, which links to the template maker. It gives you some style guides. It gives you some Rotary do's and don'ts. There's a template section there that has for the Rotary template maker. There's an event templates that you can now get at the brand center. We have our press release template is there as well. And we offer some Canva branded Rotary templates. We have a section for favorite tools, which is where we have the New Year Rotary checklist, our social media guidelines. We have some Rotary talking points. I recently had somebody contact me and say, Pam, we need a flyer for our event that talks about what is Rotary? What do you have? And there is a flyer on the public image resources page that talks about what is Rotary, gives our vision statement, it talks about what we do in the community, and then it has a QR code on it. So, but it's already branded and you can go and print it off and use it for your events. I have a section on there for Club Runner. We have some tools out there for how to create a bulletin in Club Runner. We have information about the new Club Runner Nova in there. Other sections on there are the People of Action campaign, which we will talk more about when we go to the brand center. We have a media resources for contacts to submitting your press releases to get media coverage out there for your events. And we have a section on there for Rotary logos and some Rotary theme graphics that you can use on your social media websites and newsletters. Other tools that we have for public image is our Rotary Rockstar Challenge. So the Rockstar Challenge was created to help the clubs learn the tools that we have on the public image resources page. And this year, every year we do something a little bit different. But this year we have, like, the first one is to go to the brand center and to create your club master brand logo, but in a white version, right? Gives you the option so you can learn how to do this. Second one is to go to the Rotary Learning Center and take a public image course. What is new this year for the Learning Center is they now offer this as an app for your phone. So, which makes it simpler to be able to complete the course. It's like 15 minutes. Next one is to tell your Rotary story. So we are asking clubs to submit 2 stories to the district. Now, when you submit a story to the district, it goes on the district website. We use it for social media, and we put it in the newsletter. And I love to brag because, you know, last year clubs submitted at least 270 stories. So you guys are doing great, but know that that is one of the things that we have a form so you can easily fill that out to submit your stories. One of the other tools that we have on the district is to celebrate your new members. There's a button on the website, front of the website, that says submit a member tool. And if you have a new member and you submit their photo, we will create a graphic and promote your member on social media. Next one is level 5, is how to show that you are people of action. We give you links to go to the people of action template to load up an image and put the template on there to say together we connect or together we fight hunger. And then we ask you to submit a short story for that, right? Then we want, you know, it encourages you to learn, first of all, learn what the people of action templates are, how to use them, create an image, share it, right? The people of action templates, or the campaign, was created by Rotary International to help clubs tell their story of what Rotarians actually do in the community. Level number 6 is we're asking clubs to submit a press release and then use the media contacts on the district website to get press, either news coverage or press release published. So this is a roadmap to help boost your club's visibility, and it teaches you the tools that we have available for you for public image to promote your club into the community. So at this time, we're going to do an actual hands-on demo for the district website. And I'm going to show you those tools.
And while Pam is pulling that up, just so you know, we are going to have time at the end for Q&A and anything you guys want us to go back through.
Okay, so on the front of the website, now the website is rotary5840.org. Okay, again, rotary5840.org. And across the top of the tabs, we have the public image, and the first link is the public image resources. And this is this page. And in the middle, you're going to find a couple little guidelines that we talk about the master brand logo, like we just spoke about. Here is a link to be able to create your own master brand logo. And for you, Dewey, there is actually one there for also you can create not just a Rotary Club one, but an Interact logo and a Rotaract logo from the template maker. So know that is available as tools for you as well. On our page, we have a couple extra buttons. We have Sandy, we have it listed, who is our PI chair. There's myself as the website and social media manager. And then Bruce Smith, who is helping us with our content creation, right? And all 3 are on the call. We have a couple buttons here for clubs. If you need help with a flyer or a graphic, or you have an event coming up and you need to talk out the process, click on this button, fill out the form, and we will help you, right? Recently, the San Angelo Club reached out, and they needed to create a Christmas card to be displayed in their community that was 6 feet tall, right? So it's going to be out there during the holidays. So we created them a 6-foot Christmas card, right? So, I mean, those are just some of the things that we have done. Help people create a golf event for their website. So, just some ideas that can be done if you need help. We also have buttons here for you to submit your fundraiser to the district for the calendar for promotion, and to submit your story so we can get it for the newsletter and for social media. Right? So these are all on the main page. Over here to the left, again, I spoke to you about we have the tools and we've broken them down to sections. On the very top one, we have our public image resource flyer that you just saw in the slides, where you can click on this and download that flyer so you can see what those tools are that we have readily. We have a Service Project Center worksheet. So one of the tools that Rotary International asks for all clubs to do is to promote their work at the Service Project Center. That's for all service projects. And it used to be called Rotary Showcase, but this is Service Project Center. And this worksheet helps you fill in the pieces that you need to complete the service project when you submit that. We have the Rotary brand resources. Again, there is a link to the brand center right here. You don't have to try to look it up, go to Google. It's right here underneath the Rotary brand resources on this section. We do have the new style guide listed up here. We also have a new tool that gives you Rotary do's and don'ts. And we have some basic tools over here, the Rotary color codes. If you were to, Rotary does have certain colors that they say that your flyers and graphics should be, so they all coordinate well with their color schemes. So this one can bring you to those color codes.
Also, if you use Canva, you can take those color codes and load them in there, and it makes it so easy to use the right colors.
Exactly. So as I said, we have some other tools in here. The template section is very helpful. This link right here will take you directly to the brand center, to the template maker, so you can create your Rotary logo. Again, remember, there are 5 different colors that you can use that they have available, and it does both the regular master brand signature and the master brand simplified for your club, right? Rotary just came out this year with some new event templates that you can go in and then customize to create your events. Now, they did them right before World Polio Day, so they had all of the colors that coordinated, and then they even had the Rotary lockup with the End Polio Now logo on there. So it was very helpful, right? But these are all this is brand new for the event templates. The Canva Toolkit and Rotary templates. Now, we created these last year, but we are still working on new templates. In here, we talk about the codes that Sandy said that you can use to upload into your brand kit on Canva. And if you scroll down a little bit more, we have created some templates that you can easily have access to. There's guest speaker templates, Rotary birthday. We have celebrating 120 years. I need to update this for 2026, but I will update that soon. We have member spotlight templates, Christmas cards, the Pints for Polio, People of Action. We have a PowerPoint template if you ever have to give a presentation. And we have a membership rack card that you can open and then you can customize for your club. So these are the Canva templates. Again, we have some stuff on here for Club Runner Nova, Cloud Events cheat sheet. So Club Runner, many of you use Club Runner, and one of the event modules in there is called Cloud Events, and they have been updating it. Seems like every couple months there's something new that they're offering on it. I've updated this cheat sheet as of this last month, so there's new tools on here. Tells for more information on how to extract a report. So all this information is in here. I do have information on the People of Action campaign. There's the media resources. Again, I told you we have a Dropbox folder for Rotary themed graphics that you can come in here that you can use for on your social media, newsletter, on your website that talks about the themes that we have out there for every month. We have district logos and we have the RI presidential logos that are here. So the other thing I talked about is the Rockstar Challenge, and the Rockstar Challenge you can find up here is on the second tab. In here are where you can see all the information for what is required for the Rockstar Challenge. Do know there's an opportunity to go into the raffle for a cash prize at the end of the year if you complete all the challenges. We have 3 clubs that have already completed all 6 levels. In fact, 2 of them have done 7 levels. So, and you can start at any time. I prefer you to, it'd be great if you started early so I can watch your progress. I really like the stories and to celebrate your new members. So we've already done at least 40 new members so far this year, which is fantastic, right? So that is a Rockstar Challenge. Now I'm going to take you to the Brand Center. Again, I have this link on the Rockstar page and I have it on the public image page. You do not need to have a Rotary you do not have to have a Rotary account to log into this. Anybody can log into the Brand Center and use, right? So when you come into the Brand Center, they have a section about their brand, about the do's and don'ts, the colors, how to use the logo, the things that we've talked about already. They have sections in here on the People of Action campaign. Again, so the People of Action campaign was created by Rotary International, help clubs to easily tell their story about what they do in the community. Because a lot of times people got stuck. So they came up with these templates that tell you, together we connect, together we inspire, together we end polio. And they talk about their campaign with the People of Action. And they give you information about the campaign. And they talk about how people should be showing that they're in action. And then they put the templates onto them. Now, Rotary International inside here, inside of the Brand Center, you can come over to, actually, just go right here, People of Action Materials View, where you can then create promotional materials. Right here, the templates. You want to create your own People of Action content. This is where you're going to create your image. Now they have these in 3 different sizes. They have a print ad that you can use as a poster when you have an event. They have Facebook post templates size. And they even have one for a digital banner for your website. Now, with these, they go, well, do I have to use their photos? No, you can use your own photo. You can upload your own. See, when you click on this, you hit create. And what you do is you select your verb, connect, empower, hunger, inspire, learn, transform, save lives. Let's say transform. You can then select the image source, meaning like one of these Rotary images, or you can upload your own, right? So let's say that you've had an event and you were packing meals, like Lisa said she's going to be packing meals over Petite for Thanksgiving. So she's going to upload her own image and perhaps she'll say, together we fight hunger, right? And she's going to use that, upload her own out and show her club in action, right? In here, it allows you to crop and resize it. I haven't played with that myself. You know what, Lisa? I think I do have an image from Poteet.
It's not a picture of Bobby, is it?
No, that's not a picture of
Okay.
Bobby. Yeah, no, no, no. But I have some when they are at an event. Here we
I
go.
think on the crop and the resize, I think what I found is if you want something printed at a print shop, they like to see it in crop. But if you're
Okay.
printing it or something, it's not, because crop puts a little border, like a white border around it.
Okay. See, and the only problem with this is you can't play with the image to say how you want it sized, right? So that's the only problem that I have with this one, right? But we do have another tool. It's one of our other Rotarians, his name is Sean Berry out of 5960, created an app for that you can do on your phone. And I have that listed on the public image resources page. And it's the People of Action editor that allows you to easily upload an image. It's faster and you can manage the image the way that you want. You hit templates, Rotary, and you can size it and then move this on the page.
Yeah, that's a lot nicer.
Isn't that a lot nicer? Yeah.
Mm.
So, I mean, that's some of the things that you can do with it. But again, they have these templates at the Brand Center. One of the other things they have at the Brand Center that they offer is you can download Rotary logos and graphics. So please do not go to Google, right? Because that's where you're going to find all of those old logos that you're not supposed to use, right? So if you come here to the Brand Center, hit downloads, and they will offer these options here for promotional materials, where that's where you'll find those event templates. They have images that you can use for, let's say, you know, I don't have any pictures of my club in action, but Rotary International has some images that you can download and you can use for your website or for social media posting that will position yourself as people of action, right? Doesn't always have to be your club. It would be great if it is your club, but if not, you can use one of these photos here. They have videos as well. But here in the Rotary logos and graphics, when you come here, they'll even break it down for you. Just want Rotary logos, or do you want like the area focus, or do you want Rotary Youth Exchange, or do I need a Riley graphic, right? So all of this information, all these tools are here for you at the Brand Center. So again, Rotary logos, Rotary graphics. New this year, Rotary International has put out some new videos. So earlier this week, I sent out an email to everybody about the Proud Rotarian campaign and how there are new videos out there from Rotary International about their causes. And they're very cool, meaning like they talk about for peace. They talk about the environment. They go over the areas of focus. They have the one for disease prevention. But these are all brand new videos that you can use at your meetings to share the information about what Rotary does in the world and how they're doing good in the world, right? So all these new videos are out there. They're under our causes, right? So I did share a link with that for you. That I have a Dropbox folder where you can just download those directly, or you can come here and just say you want to do the asset type videos. Oh, come on. It said videos. There we go. You can tell them which ones you don't want. But if you notice, if you put these in, click off the ones you don't want, but you'll see we have brand new polio videos. And if you just want to say, not polio, but again, they list all the videos here, but you can sort it by the name if you want it. It's a great tool, a great asset. Before, we always had to go to YouTube to find these videos, but now Rotary International has provided us with new information, right? New assets. In here, under the section for promotional materials, they have where you can create a brochure for your club. They also have social media images that you can customize, right? In here are some of the images that I shared out this week about I'm a proud member. They have some background images. They have information for World Immunization Week. So you can come in here and look through some of these other assets that they have that you can see. Dewey is using that background. Looks wonderful, right? All this information is here, again, under the section for downloads. Okay, Arden, I think we're going to go back now to the slides. Okay, so one of the hardest things that clubs have to try to do is to tell their club story, right? And you want to tell your story as an impact. What did you do in the community? Well, the form that we have created for you to submit your stories actually has the who, what, where, why. But what I notice is a lot of people, even though they fill in the questions, they don't really know how to write. They have a challenge when it comes to putting the story together. So we came up with a Rotary storytelling guide using the same basic information of what Rotary has given us and the form that we use to fill out to submit your stories. But this helps you put together all the pieces, like who is your audience? You think about who am I trying to reach, right? What are you trying to accomplish? Describe the problem or the challenge a club is trying to solve. What was your impact? How many people benefited? What action did you take, right? You need to make sure you took an action, right? You need to describe it in that way. Not, hey, we just served meals, but hey, we served meals to help people who are impoverished in the poverty, who need or who are, having problems with hunger, right? And then you want to always end your story with a call to action. Learn more here. Come join us. Be a volunteer. Get involved with San Antonio Rotary, right? Those are the things that you want to put at the end of your story. You always want to live them with a call to action. Now, this storytelling guide gives you the questions, and then in the bottom, it shows you how to combine your answers into a short story. For me, whenever I had to write a story, I needed to have an example. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to be writing, and how is it supposed to be written, and what is it that I'm supposed to say first? Do I start, well, we met on this day and we decided to go to this meeting and we had 5 people and we've done this. And then by that time, the story wasn't important to anybody else. What you need to start is, what is the impact? This is what we did on this day, and this is who we helped, and this is why it benefited. And it made this much of an impact with our members. And that sounds more impactful, more powerful as a story than saying, hey, I went to this meeting and we did this and we never got to the point. So this is the Rotary Storytelling Guide. At the end of today's meeting, what we will do is we will send you these resources. If you signed up, I'm going to send out an email, the Rotary Storytelling Guide. It is on the district website underneath Public Image Tools, where you can print this out. We also will give you the Public Image Resources flyer, so you will have that handy to know. One of the things that you should know for the buttons to submit a member and to submit a story and fundraiser, you can find those again on the home page, Rotary5840.org. If you go to the home page, you click that button, you submit your new member, I will create a graphic, we will share it out there on social media, and we will tag your club. Okay. You submit a story, it will be submitted inside the district newsletter, on social media, and on the website. And the same thing, if you have a fundraiser, please send me your flyer, the details of your event. And like the other day, San Antonio Airport, they did not hit me on the button, but they hit me up on Facebook Messenger. Bam, share this out for me for our upcoming reindeer run. I said, okay, I will do that. So either way, but this is the brand new tools.
Some of us also just send you an email with
Yeah,
attachments.
exactly. You can just send me an email. I'm all good about
Sorry,
sending
Pam.
emails.
I didn't even know that was out there.
It's all good. No worries. Okay, so to recap, we went over some Rotary branding basics. We showed you the district public image resources that we have available for you. We went over the Rotary Rockstar Challenge. Again, that is a roadmap for you to teach you some of the tools that we have out there and to increase your skill set for public image so you can promote your club in the community and to your members, right? We went over the Brand Center demo. We showed you where some of the resources were there at the Brand Center. And then we talked about the public image tool, the Rotary Storytelling Guide. So does anybody have any questions? No.
I think this is a lot of good information, Pam. I mean,
Well, thank you, Dan.
I've gone out to our district website. I've gone to the brand center, but I guess it's been a while because there's a lot more out there right now.
Yes, they keep adding more tools and resources out there. That's why I constantly have to be on a lookout. It's like all of a sudden, like, what? Oh, there's something new. Hold on a second. Let me put this out there. And this is one of the reasons why we're having this meeting, so we can share some of the new things that are out there, like those event templates that just came out, the new Rotary videos that they hadn't had out there before for causes. Because before you would have to go to YouTube and hope to heck that you could find a polio video, or there's one out there that just talks about Rotary causes, that talks about each one of the areas, like, peace, environment, disease prevention, literacy, which is very cool that you can use, that you can promote to your club and say, hey, did you know that we have this? It's a way to promote what Rotary does, right? And it's kind of cool to be able to share those things with your members.
Yeah, nobody has any excuses for not producing anything, because it's all out there. I mean, they built it for you.
They are getting better, and they are giving us more. Yes, which is fantastic. Yeah.
I just have one thing. I'm Sandy Cordell. I'm your district public image person. If you need anything, contact me. My information's on there. I can help you create whatever you need graphic wise, or have questions. Mostly what I do is I see things on social media, and if it's incorrect, I'll send a little email to your person and ask for it to be corrected, or I can recreate it for you. A lot of times clubs just use what was used in the past for familiarity, and it's always incorrect. So it's the old logo. There's a couple little tweaky things that RI wants us to use or not use. So, but if you have any questions, shoot me an email. My link's on there. A lot of you know it. It's cordellsandy@gmail.com. Easy email, I think. So if you need anything, you have any questions, don't hesitate to call or email. We're here for you to help you and get the word out about your awesome club.
Sandy, you gave me a segue here. You mentioned, it's the old logo. So can the old man that tells people to get off his lawn, can I share something with you?
Go ahead.
Regarding public image, and I know it sounds old school, but wear your Rotary pin every day, folks. Don't just wear it when you go to your meeting. Oh, or I'm at the meeting. Maybe they haven't noticed. I'll put the pin on so I don't get fined. Because, I mean, believe it or not, people do actually ask every now and then, what's that? And that's a perfect elevator speech right there, just to say, hey, this is Rotary. Come to a meeting. So you should wear it all the time.
Yeah, work on your elevator speech. Get it down to a few sentences because people don't want to stand there and hear you stammer about what Rotary is. I remember years ago, I've been in Rotary for 20 years, and back when I was president, the governor's name was Reggie, and he would wear a pin that was, about a 1/4 inch or maybe 1/2 inch big. It was teeny tiny. And so people would go, what is that? And then he really got to tell a story because they were leaning in.
Well, elevator speech for my office. I only have 2 stories and it takes like 30 seconds to go up to the second floor.
There you go.
You can do it in 30 seconds, folks.
People have about 7 seconds attention span. And you got to get them in that.
Exactly. No, Pam, I think this is amazing. Like I said, I knew a lot about this, but there's a lot I didn't know.
Thank you. So just a reminder for everybody, on the district website, underneath the public image tab, there's also something called public image banners. Meaning like what the district is doing is if you need to put up a new signage in your community, the district will pay for it. One sign, but the district will pay for it. So do think about it if you need new signage for your city for your club, right? There's a couple different options out there that they are offering that. So just know that that is another resource for you as well. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to join us.
We also have Bruce on here. I see him sitting back, relaxing, but Bruce is amazing. He has lots of years in
media exposure.
If you have technical questions, Bruce is your go-to. He's amazing. He's a real asset. He's a quiet asset to our district, but he really he's back there doing his thing, and he's awesome.
Hey, Sandy, you asked me about banners the other day, and I did get the banner back to Craig.
Yes, they use
the framework is still with
Beeville. Yes,
it's in Beeville. So they did find it. So her daughter lives up here in San Antonio. So I said, well, next time you come here, bring the framework, please.
Yes, we have people waiting on it.
Yes, I will make a note because I got an AG meeting on Monday, but I'll call her tomorrow and just say, bring it up, please. Send it FedEx, something.
Thank you. All right. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Christmas.
Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Thank you all very much.
Keep up the good work.
Thanksgiving.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank